Hello, Facebook fans and YouTube fans of DX Engineering. It's Thursday afternoon here in the Eastern Time Zone of the USA. It's time for the Manufacturer Showcase, brought to you by DX Engineering. And this is a show where we talk about the various manufacturers that we represent and sell. And today we have Carsten, DL6LAU, who is the sales manager at WiMo over in Germany. And he comes to us from his home in Germany. Hello, Carsten.
Hi, Tim. Yeah, that's right. So this time from home. So it's whatever 8:30 here in Germany. So enjoying my evening here.
Right. So holiday weekend for you and all.
Yeah.
And Karsten, we just put up on the website here, and I want to share my screen and let me know when you see this. Let me know when you see my screen.
Yeah, nice. That's the topic today.
Yes. So this is under news, and if you scroll down from the main web page down at the bottom, there is a news tab, and on there is the WiMo appoints DX Engineering as the exclusive North American distributor of MicroHam products, and so that's effective today, and we will be moving very quickly to get the WiMo actually the MicroHam products up on our web page, and we hope to get them on the shelf soon as well. But Karsten, why don't you talk about this relationship and what it means to WiMo and your relationship with MicroHam as well?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Tim. And hello, everybody worldwide. I already see on Facebook some so VU2IB from India is on and Puerto Rico. So worldwide audience again. So awesome, Tim. Yes, so in we know MicroHam for at least 20 years. I personally know the owner, OM7ZZ, Joseph, for probably 20 years. I think he started his business 22 years ago, are basically starting with computer interfaces to interface radios with a PC to that time, to do logging, to do keying, to do RTTY. And we've been selling exclusively MicroHam in Germany for the last 18 years, maybe 17 years. And yeah, so a few weeks ago, WiMo had the opportunity to close, to improve on the relation between MicroHam. So MicroHam asked us if we would be interested to become their sole distributor worldwide. And that was, of course, a huge honor for us. The products are fantastic. I had them with me in 2008 when I was VP6DX, when DX Engineering was supporting the low band stuff to us. MicroHam was supporting the interfaces. We made 180,000 queues to that time, so had a blast. So Joseph asked us a few weeks ago if we would be interested to do the sole worldwide distribution, and for sure we agreed, just jumped on it. And yeah, then of course looked out who could be our best partner on the other side of the pond. And yeah, our first question, you got our first email as usual. So we love to work with DX Engineering. So, and yeah, that's basically how you now joined, and so you will be carrying exclusively in the Americas the MicroHam products.
So we're very excited about that. They make very quality equipment, Karsten. Why don't you talk about some of the various models that they have? The various types of gear that is available from MicroHam. They do have some specialized things, but one of the things is this brand new rotor controller that they
Yeah,
have.
sure. Yeah, can you bring it up, or what is, or should I just talk? If you go to, would you like to show a picture, or yeah, okay, it's coming up there. Great. Yeah, so this product basically hit the market in small quantities in October, November last year. It's a standalone rotor control for basically most any rotator on the market today. So be it the Yaesu line, or even you could hook prop pitches on it. You can control spit rotators. It's standalone. You can plug it to your network. You can remote control it via a VPN connection from the remote place. You have 6 instant direction keys. You can center the map on where you are actually located. The picture there shows, of course, center to Europe just now, but you can just change it. You can turn it left, right with the knob, and that's all with a 7-inch, really super sensitive touchscreen display. You can so no need to run software to set anything up. So you can just do it, with the push of the screen there.
It's just beautiful. I mean, when you look at this thing, let's see if this video will play here. We might not want to have the audio, but do you see the video?
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, great. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool video showing the smart antenna rotator controller, the Arco. And you're right, it supports all the popular rotators, including high gain and Yaesu, and just pointing out some of the features there with the let's see here, the rotation, and you can then here's the back panel. That looks great, Carsten.
Yeah. So you can, upper right, you see the connection for the Yaesu rotator. There are pigtails available for the ham rotators, as you said. You have the LAN interface. You can hook it up to USB. That's just on YouTube is a new video from Joseph where he controls basically the Arco with another Arco at his desk. So at the remote station, you might have an Arco if you use the remote place also to operate locally, and at your home desk you can have another Arco controlling the other far end. So
right, so it acts as a mirror.
Yes, right. So the possibilities are really endless. So it's a super cool product, we think.
Right. So it looks like he's thought of everything, and of course it works on 230 or 115 volts.
Right.
So it's good in Europe. It's good in the U.S. Good in Asia. So looks great. Let's see what else he's going to show us here.
So power supply basically, of course, is inbuilt also the power supply for the rotator. So all the voltages for your Yaesu or so will come out of that box also.
Right. Here's the 6 presets that you were talking about.
Right.
And you can set that to be anything. And then you see here where the center of the map has been changed. Yeah, that's quite good. And power supply unit, 3-element Yagi.
Yeah, you can label everything, of course, to your needs there. So
here's setting up some of the parameters.
Yes, right.
Yeah, that looks really, really slick. So you can zoom.
Yeah, right.
Show the great circle.
Yep. Day and night.
Yep.
Yeah. For the UHF or VHF guys, a lot of presets already for the models. You see now the list of models already, set in. But in addition, of course, you can modify any parameter to your needs. Some prop pitches there before, and so whatever you need. Basically, two boxes. The standard box has a 200-watt power supply, so 200 watts to power your rotator, And then there's maybe if you have a prop pitch or a really large rotator that needs a lot of current, there's also a 400 watt version available.
Nice. Yeah, that is just beautiful. I really like the screen. Very easy to read. And
Yeah, so of course you can set any limitation you need. You can, to if you have large antennas, make it very start very slowly, so and to stop very slowly again, to do not make any stress on your tower and stuff like that.
and here he's showing that you can have multiple rotators
Yeah, right.
on
Yeah,
one box, right?
yes, right.
And
Yeah,
that is just wonderful.
yeah,
And so you set where you want to go,
yep,
and
and going.
ramping up. Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah,
Very, very cool.
yeah. Yeah, so the first two batches are, I think in the US is only a handful, if that. I know that you guys now got one from us, so there are not many yet in the US, and so we have a few left in our stock, and we will get the next large lot end of this month,
All
and then
right,
of course we ship to you.
right, right. And so let's talk about a few of the other products that will be available at
Hmm.
DX Engineering from MicroHam.
You can
Uh,
go to the radio interface section if you like,
yes.
and then the MicroKey 3 if you like.
Okay.
This is all, it's MicroKey 3. As I said, when we were on VP6DX 14 years ago, we had the MicroKey 2 with us. So it's evolving all the time. This is the world's only USB interface using a 24-bit audio processing chain in all stages. So you can do voice, of course, FT8, RTTY, WSJT, whatever is needed. They're very great box to do all the switching.
So let's talk a little bit about price while we're
Mhm.
here. What sort of price class is the Arco rotor controller in?
Arco in Europe is let's say 850, roughly 800, so 780 euro including VAT for the normal version, and 880 euros including VAT for the 400 watt version.
And so in the as far as US dollars, uh,
I'm actually not sure what are, so what's the so might be 700 or something like that,
right?
700
Yeah,
US
it's going to be in that
roughly.
range. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
be
yeah,
in that range.
yeah,
So this looks like a great unit.
yeah,
Lots of things you can do with
yeah, yeah.
the keyer.
Yeah, basically now here in Europe, it's basically at least everyone who runs contest once in a while or does some serious serious FT8 operating or so has such a unit. Although of course the new radios, most of them have USB on board already, like the 7300 or so. But you have much more possibilities with the micro keyer. You have isolation between the radio and the PC and all stuff like that.
Okay, what other products will be available here?
You will have the DXP also. That's it's a smaller radio interface, so more lightweight, more portable. Basically a stripped down micro keyer 3, and yeah, so also again interfacing for all kind of, has an inbuilt keyer from K1EL also on board, for instance. And yeah, there are cables for as accessories for basically any radio available. So ready-made cables, really nice pigtails. So you can just get the interface, specify what cable you would like to have in addition, more or less really plug and play. After you made some settings, these units needs to be set up via the PC, at least for the more not so common functions. But anyhow, easy to set up through software, and then you're good to go.
You know, the manuals for these devices are really good, Carsten, in English.
They are.
I
Yes,
was
they are.
very, very surprised.
Mhm.
Very, very good. So congratulations on that, because that is not always the case, but definitely good manuals. And you can find more information out right now on these MicroHam devices by going to microham.com. And they'll be on the DX Engineering website here shortly. And we hope to have stock available soon as well. What else, Carsten?
You will also get switches. So if you go to the switch section, so Joseph also does it. If you might take the micro six or micro double six or whatever from the top there, if you use the right, this is basically a switch, two radios switching to any of six antennas, and so you can. We'll get it with SO239 or N connectors. You can control these switches from the MK3 unit we saw earlier. You can have your handmade rotatable switch. So if you have a larger installation and want to distribute two radios to a handful of antennas up to six, this would be your switch or the outdoor unit where you would do the switching.
Okay. What else?
The same is there with the 10 switch. So that would be one, or the 10 switch. It's one radio to 10 antennas, and and of course really rugged, and the really can handle the power Joseph specifies, so easily are US legal, or even more, of course, European or German legal power. So absolutely no problem. Will really last a lifetime.
Yeah, very nicely built. Any other items, Carsten?
No, I think that's mostly for. So we of course Joseph already has some items in the queue again. He had but these are basically the three most sold products really: Arco, MicroKey R3, DXP, and then the selection of antenna switches. So that's the main meat.
It's just really cool to see high quality products, and it's going to fit very well with the DX Engineering equipment that we have. Let's see here. Is this? Let's just go down through some of the questions here, Carsten. If somebody has a question, I want to make sure that we do attack it. And let's see here. So Reinhard says, I have that controller and it's the best I've ever seen. That's from Delta Hotel 3, November Alpha Bravo.
Cool.
And let's see, we got a lot of Germans on you. I'm sure you know about that. Our Greg, our 20-meter man, is on here, November 3, Sierra Delta. Nice to have you on, Greg. And,
hi, Greg.
You've operated with Greg before from here.
Yeah, right.
And Dino says, this is a serious controller contender now. And Joe says, does it have a brake delay for the high gain Ham 4?
It has, yeah.
Yep, good. And the Whiskey Juliet 3 United likes the map. And Scott, KE5 Oscar Lima says, is this available through DXE? It will be. We just announced today that we have a partnership with WiMo and MicroHam. We're the exclusive dealer here in the Americas. And so coming soon, Scott. And Dino says, will it control the upcoming DXE rotator? Well, of course. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Corey is interfacing it as we speak. He got it. And so he says, that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. So yes, it definitely will. And it will be on the menu as well. Let's see here. We talked about price. Does the switch pass DC?
I don't think so, actually, Andy. So, but I would have to double check with Joseph. So, but I don't think so.
Okay. And Melanie says, MicroHam products will be available to order soon. Delivery will take some time. And, as everything's just a little bit out of whack, getting shipments, but as soon as we can get them. And Steve says, will you be displaying at Hamvention? Of course, we'll be displaying at Hamvention. I'm not sure we will have all these products on display, Steve, but DX Engineering will be displaying at Hamvention. So, Carsten, great job.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for taking some time of your holiday. I thought about moving the studio around so we could be on 15 meters.
15 right? Would be fun.
So you would feel a little bit more comfortable, but maybe we'll do that the next time. I'm sure this is not the last time you and I are going to be on talking about things.
Definitely not. Hopefully not.
We have a lot of WiMo products on board now at DX Engineering, and we're very, very proud of our association with your company. And Volkmar and Eki and all the team over there have just been fabulous to deal with. And who'd have thought, 25 years ago when we started operating together, that we would both be, in the middle of ham radio companies.
That's right. And I can only tell the same. It's really for sure. Two professional companies, doing. Yeah, I think really great stuff for the amateur radio community. So really dedicated and great teams, and it's just a joy to work with you guys over there, Tim. So really kudos.
Yeah, and of course you're working with Scott N3RA, one of my very best friends, and it's such a thrill that we're back working together again after our cellular careers, and we're back living the dream here. So. I think those are all the questions we have for today, Carsten. Thanks very much.
Super. Thank you, Tim.
Give our best to Connie.
Will do.
And we wish you well. Hope you enjoy your holidays.
Oh, definitely. We'll do 4 days off.
4 days off. That's very good. And we'll look forward to next time and stay in touch.
Super, Tim. Until next time. It was a pleasure.
All right. And 73 to all of you. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you next Tuesday for Tuesdays with Tim and Jeff. Until then, 73 from DX Engineering.